What's up, everybody? Welcome to Dice House there. DCO commentary. I'm bringing this video here today. This is from one of our season matches for the current DCO Fight Club PvP seasons going on here, where we went up against, my team went up against Banished Shadows in here. Got a new addition to our team right here. You'll see Atari. He's a sorcery healer and all that. Really good guy. We've actually been able to, not so much break him in. I mean, he's a very good player and all that, but I mean, he's caught on really quick to our play style and all that, and our strats and everything like that. And I'm really glad to have him on the team. And that's one of the things I want to talk about here. With this and all that is being able to kind of like being able to take constructive criticism. Being able to take criticism, and being able to, when people are trying to, give you advice and help you out and everything, listen to that advice. I mean, you agree with it or not. I mean, majority of the time and all that, people, especially experienced players, who give you advice like that. I mean, they know what they're talking about. Maybe not so much, with certain powers that you're using or anything like that. But as far as like tactics and strategies and stuff like that, it's a good idea to listen to them. By all means, always go to anybody that is regarded as an expert, quote unquote, for their certain power and role and everything. To get tips on for their loadouts and everything like that. I mean, that's what I do with my loadout videos. I mean, I don't sit here and play the game and presume to be beast sorcery healer or anything like that. I went to one of the best sorcery healers in the game and I asked him what he did. At least one of the best ones that I know. I mean, I asked him what he did for his sorcery healing, and and that's and he told me, and that's what I gave. That's what I presented to you guys. I've done that with all my loadouts, with the exception of fire, because I mean I do know fire pretty well. There are people out there though that are very good with fire. There are people out there that are better with fire than I am. I'm willing to admit that. But I mean, for my play style, the way I play, and just showing you guys how I do fire, basically. This match right here against Banished Shadows right here. Just as a critique and everything for you guys and all that, in Banished Shadows and all that. We went up against. They had 3 sorcery tunes on their team, and they had. I'm not sure what power their tank was. I know they had a mental DPS, and I'm pretty sure that was a mental DPS, and they had a gadget troller, and then their DPS was sorcery too. So I mean, they had 2 sorcery healers, a sorcery DPS, gadget controller. I'm not sure what power their tank was, to be honest with you. We may see here in a second. I think he used fire also. But yeah, it is just I mean, the title of the video is going to say it all. The dog days of PvP. I don't think there was a 10-second gap in anywhere during this match where somebody on my team wasn't saying, "Oh, I'm dogged," including myself. For you guys at Banished Shadows, I mean, that's it's a tactic. It's a tactic to play and all that. But personally, I feel like it cost you guys this match. Simply because there was more emphasis on dogging, which you put enough bad karma on somebody and all that, do all the little bells and whistles and everything, and you'll put some karma, you'll dog somebody. But at the end of the time and all that, end of the day, there was just like too much power. It seemed like that was being wasted on trying to dog people outside, instead of the heals from your healers and DPS, from your DPS. Like I said, it's a valid tactic, though. I mean, it's a good way to play defensive, in my opinion. But I mean, that's what it is. It's mainly a defensive tactic. I mean, one person, one sorcerer guy in there dogging is enough. You've got to have a DPS. I mean, maybe a non-sorcery, maybe a sorcery too. I mean, who is doing the damage and everything like that. Dogging is not the way to win a match. Now, of course, there's the mental, issues going on right now with mental right now, where uh, people are getting glitched out in matches because of some of the power interactions with mental. I believe it's mostly the terrorize. We have not, really been able to see for sure. Right here, we got that kill. I gotta give credit for Death Side's kill right there. I was about ready to call a hard switch on the Gavarix right there. And right when I was about ready to call it, man, Death Side's kid got that kill off on their controller. So I gotta give him mad props for that. Staying on the target until the hard switch was called. Good job on him. Right here and all that, I wasn't getting any attention from the team and all that, so I sat back here and throwing out the block breakers and all that. And I've got the core strength mod on my gear, so don't have the damage reduction and everything like that, but I don't have the roll advantage like our controller and DPS did, because the controller obviously, because he's a controller, so he's got the RPS over the healer and everything. But that's why I stayed back and I just kept throwing the block breakers out there. Dual wheels, one of the best weapons in the game for this right now. In regards to getting block breakers out there, one hander is really good for single target and stuff like that. But in regards to arenas, I still think dual wheels is the best way to go. You can try and mix in martial arts if you want. That's one way to go too. Is right here the healer started paying attention to me and he dogged me. When all he had to do was lunge me again, to get me off of him from doing the block breakers and everything. But I mean, this is a really good match. We came into it kind of cold and everything like that. I mean, we'd all just finally basically kind of got onto the game to do this match right here. Got to work on our block breakers. Mixing up some block breakers in with our combos and everything like that. People switching off and everything, calling out when they're throwing block breakers and all that stuff. So the other guys can go in there and just blast away and stuff. But it's a really good match. As far as stuff coming up in the game right now, what's coming down the road here? Update 23 is still on the test server. I have no idea when it's coming out. I wish it was coming out tomorrow because I'm really looking forward to playing around with the new fire abilities and everything like that, and testing some stuff out and all that. It's looking like it's gonna be so much fun with some of the new powers. A couple of new powers in there. Well, at least just the one. But flame cascades, channel power now, like a snuff out is. I don't know if I'll be using that in arenas or not. It's gonna do some testing on that and everything, I'm sure, once that update drops. But when it drops, I have no idea. For all you guys who missed my FAQ video, all right, still getting questions in the comments and everything like that. I mean, you guys want to know where I get my thumbnails from? Check out my most recent FAQ video. The answer's in there for you guys, okay? Links will always be in the description, though, to who does the artwork for the thumbnails that I do have. So check those out. Moving on here, though. The DCUO, they've got the new forums are up and running and everything, and I really, really like them. I like them a lot. They're much crisper, cleaner. It's easier to find stuff and all that. You got specific people you want to, keep track of what their posts are and everything like that. You can follow them and everything like that. You feel free to follow me on there if you guys want. See what I post. I don't post that much on there, but when I do, I try and express like my thoughts on an issue. Right then and there at hand. Don't really delve too much into conversations on there, but I haven't really had much time lately to get into all the convos on there. But I'm looking into doing it now. I've got a couple posts up there, where I've joined in a couple conversations on there. Tomorrow, also, if you go to their new forums and all that, you get to see their Twitter feed for DCUO. And one of the things is tomorrow is the last day for the 3 months of Legendary subscription plan. This is a plan that I'm currently on, where it's it was first introduced at launch with the game, and I got myself on it. I was very lucky to get myself on it and keep myself on it. And that is, where you pay $30 for 3 months. And I said, well, that's $10 a month. So I mean, you're saving $15 right there every 3 months. So I mean, you're basically getting a month for free out of those 3 months. So if you guys are looking to subscribe or renew your subscriptions, or you want to get on this plan, I highly recommend you guys hurry up and get over there today and get that, because today is the last day for it. Let's see, the Valentine's Day feats. It was so nice to be able to get those feats and be able to get those feats out of the way. I was like 85 feat points, been killing me for the past 2 years that I didn't finish up, and it was so nice to be able to finish those out and everything like that. And actually, I only had one collection to finish up from all those collections for for that event. And when I went out farming for those collections, trying to get second collection note I picked up, I actually got the last collection that I needed for that. So I mean, I was really stoked about that. It's really cool. But I mean, also, you guys queue up into the vault. Make sure you guys queue up into the vault and all that, and you get the Valentine's heart-shaped bed. Looks like it's out of the something out of a cheap hotel's honeymoon suite. And there's also a heart-shaped hot tub that you can get. I got the hot tub so far. I haven't got the bed yet, but that's all right. I got a nice king-size bed in my lair right now. There's still, from what I understand, there's still an issue right now with, at least I'm still having it, an issue with buying deeds. If you when DLC 6 was first released and you bought a second deed on that day, there's an issue right now with the marketplace where you can't buy another deed just yet. I'm really hoping that's going to get fixed tomorrow with PSN's marketplace update. I don't know for sure if that's when it's going to get fixed or not. It'd be really nice if it was, though. So hopefully, that will get resolved here soon on that, because I finally have all the amenities that I've wanted to get. I mean, I don't have the practice dummy, but I'm not really worried about the practice dummy for my lairs. But my buddy Beastie Morph in my league here, the replacements, he has a couple of lairs set up in Gotham right now for and everybody in the league's got access to them. It's kind of like our unofficial league hall with his lairs, with his 2 lairs there. And I'm trying to set that up in Metropolis for everybody, but I don't want to move my current cave lair that I've got in Gotham, because I like the quick warp whenever I'm doing Dawn. But I've got my lair there in Metro and everything like that. Where if you guys have watched Orbit's video, you got to see the inside of what I had in my lair at the time and everything. It's not that much, but I've got all the amenities now, and I'm looking forward to hopefully being able to get a second lair in Metro. So we've got like a rep base, replacements, base 2 in Metropolis for everybody in my league, and they can go in and out of to use the amenities I'll have hooked up in there for everybody. But that's just about it. This match, as you can see, it's starting to wind down here. I believe we ended up finishing this match out here. I think we get another kill here. You see right here, I mean, I'm trying to work on helping my team out and dropping back and throwing block breakers a lot more than I have been. Simply because can't can't expect everybody on your team or somebody on your team to be throwing block breakers all the time. Right there, I was just trying to do a little bit of screen blocking real quick, because these guys are starting to go a little ham right there at the end. And that's usually what happens towards the end of a match too. If you got people got extra supercharges and all that, they'll start popping them and everything like that, and trying to get out some extra damage and everything to get a burst of damage and get a kill on all that. We were trying to keep them from getting a tie. Right here was our main goal. But we started dumping our own power and everything like that. Here, syncing up when we were going to be popping our supercharges and everything, getting our trinkets and everything going at the same time. and staying on our focus fire target here. And I believe that right here is when Never Miss pulls through uh, here pretty soon. I'm just trying to keep this guy grounded right now. And then, yep, Never Miss got that kill on him. That was a good shot with that Photon Blast right there. Photon Blast is just a phenomenal 35%er. Why he was running Photon Blast, I'm not exactly sure. No, you know what? He wasn't running Photon Blast. That was Never Miss or Death Scythe's Photon Blast. Because we had Never Miss running Cryofoam because we had to get the healer debuffs, the heal debuff on the healers whenever we went to focus fire on them. So, but I mean, he got that kill right there, and that was a good thing there. I think Death Scythe's Photon Blast did most of the work for him. But like I said, this was a good match against you guys, Band of Shadows. Like if I said, if I make a suggestion to you and all that is mix up the powers a little bit more. Not run so many sorts and not depend on trying to dog people so much. I mean, it's a valid strat, but at the same time, it's it's more of a defensive thing when you're focusing on dogging that much. It's more something you want to it's just, so in my opinion, it's more of a defensive strategy than it is a strategy that you would use to get kills with. But that's it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked the video, please do so by giving it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. Until next time, you guys all take care. Bye.